Good morning. Good morning, and welcome back to the channel. It may not be morning where you're at, but whatever time it is, hope you're having a great day. I'm going to cover some cryptocurrency news of the day, some FUD, some other topics that I find interesting. Uh, I'm going to forego all the intro music and any of that cheesy stuff because, frankly, I don't think anybody cares about it. But we're going to, without any more fanfare. I'm gonna jump right in. Again, if you get any value out of my channel, please give me a like, uh, subscribe, and please comment on the videos because I provide this information for the general public, especially the new cryptocurrency investors, those kind of on the uh, outside of cryptocurrency, so that you can stay informed and continue learning and see things in from the bigger picture. So jumping right in, I'm gonna this is something I'll probably continue to cover in every news segment that I do. We There's this website that I like. It's called fiatmarketcap.com. You see it right there. I'll include a link in the description. And this website does the runs the numbers to compare where Bitcoin is at in regards to uh, worldwide currencies. You can also compare it to countries, but currencies, countries, potato, who cares? So I'm going to just stick with fiat currencies. As you can see right now, Bitcoin is just above the Mexican, whatever what are they, peso, and it's just below the Thai baht and the Russian ruble. Then you got Swiss francs is quite a little bit of ways away. We might have to double roughly to get there. And then you got the Brazilian real and so on and so forth. Um, don't think we're not going to hit these levels anytime soon, but when we do, it's going to be newsworthy. We got several more milestones to hit before we start closing in on probably the Korean won, the British pound, and etc. But this is an interesting metric to look at, bookmark it, whatever. It's I find it compelling. The second interesting website I'll share with you is asset-com, and this is focused on stocks, companies. But what's that? That's Bitcoin. When Bitcoin moves, and it's been moving in this range right here lately between Alibaba uh, Holding Group, this Chinese company, Taiwan Semiconductor, and Facebook. It's been floating in here, and I don't think it's been past Tesla yet, but it's going to pass Tesla and I believe Tencent very soon. Probably will hit Alphabet also this year, maybe even Amazon and Microsoft. It's not going to be too long before it passes Apple, and when that happens, that's going to be a huge newsworthy event. Just looking at it, we're at 636 billion right now. So we've roughly got to over triple in price to pass Apple. So we'd have to be looking at a roughly an over $100,000 Bitcoin. It's gonna happen. So don't listen to the FUD, and we're gonna get some FUD here in a second. The price will get there one day. We are not even anywhere near the top as far as adoption goes. Just looking at price, we're seeing some downward action actually. We're at As of this morning, we are at 34. You see it moving. It just dropped a little bit. 34, 617, 43. If you if the prices went up and you're watching this video later, uh, drop the price in the comments. So we're down over the last 24 hours and the last 7 days. It happens. Ethereum is still fairly high in regards to its all-time. but it's down over the last 24 hours. It was over 1400 yesterday. I'll scroll down through the top 10. Looks like they're all down. Chain Chainlink has had a good week, but it's down over the last 24. Check the top 20. Nothing really. VChain's had a good past 24. Seems to be an outlier. It's a number 22 coin, so probably won't be talking about it all that much on this channel, but if it does hit the news, I will. All right. I wanted to show you something in regards to when you just type in cryptocurrency news on Google, and then you get these top stories. So Ethereum's closing in on an all-time high. This is 21 hours ago. That already happened. Ethereum's been in the news quite a bit lately. But what I really want to call your attention to is articles like this. And this is from CoinDesk, which is a major cryptocurrency news website. Janet Yellen, who's the incoming, she's going to be the new Treasury Secretary. She calls terrorist financing using crypto a concern. You will see articles like this from old heads in the cryptocurrency space all the time. There was recently one from the French finance. What they're doing is they're using this concern to really to justify needing to track cryptocurrency. Now, some some of the old OGs in the cryptocurrency, especially the Bitcoin space, they're big on privacy, and I get it. But if Bitcoin, in my opinion, is going to achieve mainstream status, they're going to have to, you're going to have to give some things up. You're going to have to be treated the same way a fiat currency is. So what they want is they want to be able to track so that they can get their slice. That's it. So anyway, moving on. Just look at these headlines. 51% attack is when one person controls over that much of any coin. You'll hear about these from time to time. I don't know what FIRO is. I don't care. My main focus is the FUD-ish nature of these headlines. Another one. Janet Yellen curtailing cryptocurrencies. Such not going to happen. Bitcoin's turbulence. Why new investors buy cryptocurrencies despite the high prices. Oh my God. Bitcoin and US tech stocks are the biggest market bubbles right now. Oh no. Don't know who Gary Gensler is, SEC chief. I'm sure we'll cover this guy and what his views are in the next. I'm sure he'll come up. Okay, and see some more Ethereum news. Anyway, moving on. So we're gonna today. I pulled all my news from CoinDesk just because why not? They're probably the biggest crypto focused news site out there. There's their URL, and all right, I didn't have any articles. Okay, here we go. So pulled this article. So it's Goldman Sachs can no longer dismiss Bitcoin. Oh my God, a traditional financial institution is no longer going to ignore crypto. You're going to see articles like this all the time. Uh, the opening says over the last year, many traditional financial institutions have recanted previous skepticism to join the Bitcoin space. For most of that time, Goldman Sachs has been a noticeable holdout, saying as recently as last May that Bitcoin and cryptocurrency weren't an asset class. According to new reports from a Goldman insider, all that is finally changing as the bank prepares a new crypto custody strategy. The change in attitudes is inspired at least in part by the recent rulings from the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency. So you're going to see this theme continue over the next year. Traditional financial institutions that once were hostile to crypto are going to slowly start adopting it and take a kind of view to it as the feds and those that make rules kind of soften up and start allowing it and start making rules that that allow them to do that. In a lot of cases, that's all they were looking for. But cryptocurrency can't be ignored anymore. If we, as a country, if any country becomes hostile to it, all you're going to do is drive all of that market capitalization somewhere else. And I believe these people are smart enough to realize they can't really do that. So they're going to have to just realize that it's a thing. You're going to see more banks offer cryptocurrency custody solutions. You might see them eventually start selling it. Just my opinion. You will see new banks emerge, whether that be, I know Kraken is coming out. There's Anchorage Digital, which is a kind of a find it's a institution that helps companies manage their money. They recently became a they got federal authorization to become a full uh, crypto bank, if you will. These things are going to continue to happen. So look for more of that type of news over the next year or two. Here's some more FUD, and you've got to beware of the FUD, the fear, uncertainty, doubt. You're going to see it all the time. Bitcoin falls 5% despite continued accumulation by investors. What? It's, shocking, right? People are still buying it even if it's going down. People believe in it. So you see highlighted here, investors continuing to buy Bitcoin didn't stop the cryptocurrency by market value from slipping by over 2,600 on Wednesday. Oh my God. It fell. Was I seen changing hands near 34,300, 5% drop on the day. Oh my God. What are we going to do? This guy's falling. So you see it's in a narrowing price range. So, is it going to go down? Is it going to go up? Geez, what is the world coming to? Some more FUD. They get clicks on these types of articles. Don't flip out. It's not gonna go to zero. It's gonna go up. It's just a matter of when. To counter this kind of FUD type stuff, and also the fact the price is down, I want to bring your attention to this gentleman, Willie Woo. He's at Woonomic on Twitter. He's a really good follow. He works at, I forget the name of the company he works at. He's an on chain ant. What he does is he gets um, Bitcoin price data, and you know he goes through all this data, and he develops these price models. Really good follow. He's one that I like to follow for kind of the nerdy price stuff. But you see here, he says, "Uh oh, 100K price target's too low." Upward bending motion detected on top cap model, now on track for 200K minimum. So let's just expand his uh, chart here, and you'll see. I believe this is the line he's referring to, but this is 2021, and he's saying 200K this year. Falls. If that happens, then this previous slide I won't be showing the asset dash page anymore, because we'll have surpassed every company on the planet in regards to Bitcoin market cap. Then at that point we might be tracking Ethereum through that. Who knows? All right, moving on. Some more FUD, FUD type news. Look, over half of investors think Bitcoin and Tesla stock are the biggest bubbles. Deutsche Bank survey. What's Deutsche Bank? It's a large traditional financial institution. They have a vested interest in keeping the status quo. While many see Bitcoin as a major bubble, 25% believe Bitcoin could double its price tag north of 70,000 by the start of 2022. I think that's very conservative. Um, Not really going to go into this. I just wanted to show the the type of thing you're going to see on your traditional, even these crypto sites kind of, they get really excited about the FUD. All right, Janet Yellen. We're probably going to see a Janet Yellen article at least once a day, if not multiple times a day, moving forward for obvious reasons. And I'm not going to get political on this channel other than discussing what decisions are made and how they affect the cryptocurrency market as a whole. Anyway, mentioned this a little bit earlier. You're going to see these types of articles all the time when you talk about what these are, old heads in money that are, that they're running a country. They have a vested interest in keeping things as they are. Don't get it twisted. No country wants Bitcoin to have more market capitalization in their currency, but at this point, the cat's out of the bag, and they can't do anything about it. So they're trying to figure out a way to stay relevant, get their slice of the pie. So thus, you'll see these types of articles. Cryptocurrencies are no more a concern in terrorist financing than dollars or euros or yuan or any other thing. I'd be willing to bet, you know, a significant portion of my crypto that traditional fiat is funding way more illicit activity than crypto is or ever will. Moving on. And then another one that I thought was uh, interesting, at least the name of it. There's a South Korean firm launching a Bitcoin fear and greed index to guide traders. Fear and greed. Why would you call it fear and greed? I don't know. Maybe they want to scare people away so that they can uh, accumulate more of the good thing, being Bitcoin, and possibly others. Maybe they like Ethereum too. They want to scare you away from it or scare somebody away from it so that they can buy more of it. That's You're going to see that theme play out again and again and again if you follow along. This tool is aimed at helping. This tool is aimed at helping traders make better decisions based on market sentiment. Well, in my opinion, this article is aimed at scaring people away from crypto so that somebody else can buy it all. I don't even get why these people write some of these articles. I don't know who Tanzil Akhtar is. Since she's a staff writer for CoinDesk. It just looks, the whole thing looks so scary. Look at it. It's ridiculous. Don't let the FUD scare you, people. Do not let the FUD scare you. Fear, uncertainty, and doubt. That's going to be a continued theme on this channel all the time. You're going to see it. Bitcoin's so volatile. Of course, it's 12 years old. It's in price discovery mode still. Gold's been around for 5,000 years. There's a lot more price history on gold. Fiat currencies have been around a lot longer as well. So, of course, it's more volatile. We're 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 basically still figuring out where the stable price is, and I believe it's well north of here. I'm not going to ramble anymore. I'm going to wrap this video up. Thanks again for watching. If you find this content to be valuable, I've said it before and I'll say it again, you can thank me for my service by giving me a thumbs up, subscribing to my channel, and drop a comment down below. You know, if you want to see certain content, let me know about it. If you if you have a question, anything, just drop a comment, and I'll get back with you. Until the next video, I'll see you.